Okay, fourth game of the session, guys. 1500. Birds opening. Oh, man. It's been a while since I've played this, but... Okay, they kind of transposed to like a sort of Stonewall vibe. Let's go... Could double Fianchetto. Could go here as well. I don't know what this bishop's going to do all game, though. I think maybe let's plan to challenge the center and then castle like this. And yeah, as always, guys, if you have any questions throughout the game, comment down below, put a timestamp like, hey, Cody, at this time, like, why did you play this? Or why didn't you do this? Happy to discuss. And yeah, it helps the algorithm. So that's good. It's a win-win. All right, guys, before we continue, I'm actually starting a new series where I review and analyze games from my subscribers. So if you have a game or two or three that you would like me to review and basically turn into a public YouTube video where I go through step by step and I say, hey, here's what things I liked, here's things maybe you can work on for next time, here's some specific ideas in your games that you could try to mix in. Yeah, I'm offering that for free, and I think it's going to make some really great videos that not only would be helpful to you in your own specific games, but also just to the audience. I think to see, games at various levels and like what, a player who's maybe a few hundred rating points higher might suggest, goes a long way. So send me an email, send me maybe 1 to 3 games, not bullet games because those are too fast, but blitz or rapid are fine. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So with that, let's get back to the video. Okay, yeah, let's go knight d7. We're going to go here, here, castle. So yeah, this is called the Stonewall setup. I used to play this a lot as white. It's a really good opening. There's a lot of Greek gift sacrifices in this. So if black... Yeah, if black gives you everything you want as a Stonewall player, it can be very dangerous and you get some really nice checkmates as white. Okay, isn't that just blundering a pawn? Or wait, oh no, we're even on pawns. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's take... Let's go here. It's a little passive, but, they can bring their bishop here. So let's just be a little conservative. This bishop is really strong, so not everyone needs to be doing crazy stuff. They do have pressure here, so maybe it's good to keep this rook here. This would be a natural move, but might not be the best in this position. Okay, let's create a loop for the king. We prevent any bishop pins in the future, so now maybe I can bring the bishop to a better diagonal. Although they should probably go like bishop f4 here. Okay, now that they've clogged this diagonal, I think I'm going to reroute this knight around. Yeah, this is kind of a good outpost for them, but... I need to play faster. I got low on the clock here. I guess I have to take... They have pressure from both of these, so... I'm gonna reroute option to go this way. They're attacking, so we just get a tempo here. That's fine. If they take, we take this way. So let's develop the rook with tempo, and then we can go here. Threatening, well, I can't do this right away, but now this pawn is pinned. Okay, I need to watch out now for this x-ray, though. I should maybe just bring this knight back, even though it's central. Oh, that's a good fork. Just trying to get this knight back in the game. We have some good pressure here. Okay, the knight can jump in, but I might just move up again, and then we threaten this pin. I need to move really fast now. I have 15 seconds. But I also moved back so I can get this rook, or sorry, yeah, this rook in on the queen, back on the open file. So I need a safe kind of pre-move, so if nothing crazy happens, I'll probably go knight here. Just making moves, might go up here now. Ooh, we might have some good, we need to get rid of this pawn. This bishop is strong though. This was a good move by them to get off the diagonal. Okay, let's also get off this. All right. This might have been. Yeah, you go here, you win the pawn. Well, no, I guess not. Oh, yeah, you have that tactic. Dang. Oh, what? You could have taken my knight. Oh, I should have gone here. Dang it. All right. Well, we tried, guys. We still got a long ways to go. A lot of work to do. Down to 1550. That's okay. And yeah, you can tell by the how much the rating moves. That it's still because I haven't played in a little bit, so it's still like the game's cost more than usual on the rating. Let's do a quick analysis. Yeah, I mean, bird's opening, I'm not really sure. I vaguely remember supposedly like fianchettoing this way is supposed to be good against the bird's opening, but I really don't know much on this. So I might have to do a little research on my own time. And then they transpose into like a Stonewall setup. And let's also look at when did I start to get into time trouble? Because this game I would also attribute the loss to time trouble. So I took 30 seconds to make this move. That's just too long. Yeah. That's just too long for this scaled game. You know, there's multiple normal moves. It was a little complicated because, like, I got a little thrown off because, like, why didn't they just take right away? Like, it seems like they're winning a pawn. But I guess I have knight g4. So, okay. Good to know for the future. But, yeah, I took way too long there. Also took 20 seconds here to play h6. I liked this move a lot. Hitting the rook. Opening up the diagonal potentially to the king. There's a better move here. Bishop takes f3, they say. Why is that better? Oh, and then this... Ooh, that's a nice move. Okay. So if we take... basically, this bishop is an issue. So we're either going to win this bishop or we're going to win this pawn. So if we take... if they go knight takes, then we can take with the rook. If they can recapture multiple ways. No matter what they do, though, then we can take the pawn here with check. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at this point, though, I'm just too low on time. So let's see. Was there another big move here at some point that took a lot of time? Okay, I've kind of been in the 1 minute mark here for a while. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of normal time management. But yeah, there was just those two moves. I spent 30 seconds and then 20 seconds on moments that weren't like super critical. I mean, those are just too long to spend on for a 3-2 game, I think. All right, guys, and one more thing on that. I have a new rule of thumb, which is no more thinking longer than 15 seconds on any one single move in a 3-minute game. And actually, I got that rule from an old podcast episode that I just listened to this past week or so. Of Daniel Naroditsky on the Perpetual Chess podcast with Ben Johnson. And Naroditsky, first of all, probably my favorite YouTuber. Check him out. His speedruns are incredible. But he was talking about Hikaru's, I guess Hikaru, I don't know if it was a tournament, but Hikaru had played a bunch of 3-minute games. And Naroditsky said that basically within those games, Hikaru never thought longer than 15 seconds on any one single move. And he said that that's actually very telling, and you should, take that to heart and put some significance on that. That, like, at a certain point, you just need a certain amount of time to win a game. So, you need to keep the pace. So I implemented that rule of thumb once I heard it, and you're going to hear it in an upcoming episode. I talk about that as well. And I found it very helpful. So give that a try, the 15-second rule for 3-minute games, and let me know how it goes. This was a very good move by them. Just get rid of any sort of tactics, pins. I mentioned that tactic multiple times where we'd maybe be able to take this knight due to a pin. So good move by them. And that goes back to some earlier episodes where I said just avoid the tactics. That's what this does. You could also call this a prophylactic move. That's a common term in chess. Prophylactic meaning like just avoiding the problem. Or like, a move that prevents the problems from happening. By the way, I went here with the queen because there's certain spacings that are very awkward for the knight to attack you. And this like diagonal square is one of them. But in retrospect, they can maybe come on the open file. So this is actually also an awkward spacing. So I probably should have just gone queen b7 immediately. Yeah, and here, I mean, I didn't really know what to do. I don't think taking is very good because then they really cement this pawn. And I'd really love to get rid of this pawn and have like an active bishop here because like you get a lot of like smothered mate ideas, checks, and it can be really strong, but I just couldn't figure out I didn't have enough time. I'm down to 15 seconds now. So, got to just make a move. And here, it's over, but, we'll make it complicated. So yeah, I almost have this, but they cover. I also wanted to move my queen somewhere where I would be like in contact with one of these, but it's kind of hard to do given like where the pawns are and stuff. Yeah, I didn't have I'd like to be like here and like attacking like this. If I could somehow have gotten to h4, that would have been a nice square. But I didn't really have time or a way to set that up. Yeah, and then this was, I had 10 seconds and just a little bit of a blunder there. But they didn't take, but these pawns are just way too strong, and the rook's coming in, like, pretty much game over. So, oh yeah, and they're threatening the mate, which I failed to see here. So, all right, so I think we went, did we go 2 for 2? No, I think we went 1 for 3 this session. So, not the best, but also not the worst. And hey, we're learning. I learned some good things on the openings in a few of these games. And if you enjoyed them, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.